And we are live and some games. We have Dragonite, who's the leader of Shaniqua team. I'm just gonna wait till we have some people, and then I start with the introduction of the teams. We are waiting on the Brazilians to get their players. Still early though. The game time is in 2 minutes, and then they have some minutes to get their players. They are active right now, so it shouldn't be an issue. They're probably gonna come. Fabio Matthews is coming, and others. Not sure yet who. Bro, are you calling me? And we are now live, and we are waiting on some of the Brazilians. The game time is just we're 2 minutes late, but they still have time. And Fabio Matheus is starting his laptop on right now, and TNT is also coming. So they're coming in just a couple of minutes. And Dragonite was kicked for trolling. The Shaniqua team is having their full lineup. And yeah, we're waiting. So let's say who's gonna start for each team is gonna be LG Sperandi on Dell and someone else who's gonna join. We're still waiting on the Brazilians. We'll start very soon. We're playing on a Brazilian server and there's some whine from Dragonite's team a little bit. They're whining about the pinks, even though when they play on the US team, on the US server, they don't care about the Brazilians lagging. So I don't think it's fair if to whine. The pink is obviously an advantage for the Brazilians in this game, but so is the pink in the American server an advantage for the Brazilians when they play there. They also lag. We saw Flamengo had like 300 ping and they lost against the other American team, so it's only fair that they're home. Just saying. And now the Brazilians have joined, and we're waiting now on Dragonite and his team to be ready. And he's making his lineup now. The game is gonna start in just a couple minutes now. We're ready, and as soon as they make the countdown, the game's gonna start, and the game is started. And now the map is. And the game has started now. LG with a kickoff passes to the L, and the starting lineups is pretty much the same we've seen always for Shaniqua team. Uh, oh, Shaniqua starts with a goal, kicks the ball on Fabio Matheus' own goals. Bad start for Fabio Matheus, who just, I think he just woke up or turned on his computer like a moment ago for this game. They have a couple players who are still taking lunch. And it's very early in Brazil. So these guys haven't played today. While Shaniqua, I don't think they have played either. Now LG with a great save now. Fabio Matheus clearing the way. Sperandio is driving the ball. Sperandio takes a shot, but Dragonite with a great save. Post to post on the net. Sperandio is not the strongest player. They're waiting also on TNT, who's their starter. And Fabio Matheus now with a great goal after Dell makes a double clear. The game is tight. Sperandius saves and puts his team on counterattack. Frozen Track, Montes, Dragonite, and Omega Lol, who have a clear pink disadvantage, but it's completely playable in my opinion. They're Americans, and now scores on goal by Dragonite, but it was forced in by the Brazilians. There's a bench alternative for Dragonite's team. They have Jatori and nobody else there on the bench, and Brazilians don't have any bench alternatives right now. But their players are coming soon. I heard TNT is coming, and not sure who else is coming. And now the Brazilians still up by 1 goal as Dragonite attempts a trick shot on the corner. Fabio Matos with his signature counter attack on the wall is gonna take the shot on Omega Lol, who saves it. Great clears there by LG. Oh, Sperando takes the shot and misses. A row. Fabio Matos now against Omega Lol. Oh, I like Omega Lol a lot, how he plays. Sperandio is gonna pass to LG. LG passes again to Sperandio, who makes a great trick shot. Brazils are very dangerous on their server because they can trick shot a lot. And if you watch a little bit of the FSB games, you will see they will pull a lot of trick shots on the wall, similar to some of the top Americans or Europeans. They do it a lot too. Now LG with a great save on the line. They'll puts his team on counter attack. It's gonna clear the way. Fabio Matos also bumping, but misses his bump. LG is gonna try to force his way in, but Dragonite is there to out gym him. Dragonite not looking so sharp this game so far, as he's usually one of their strongest players from his team. Oh, now Fabio Matos takes the shot on Omega Law. Is not able to save it, and the game is paused by Dragonite. There's gonna. The Brazilians are saying, Porra, caralho, vamos. And Omega Law is benched. Early benched for Dragonite's team, the Shaniqua team. And yeah, Omega Law got benched, so he lives in his route. So it makes sense to put him on spec, but Jatori also lives on the United Kingdom, so his ping is also not great, but it's also not bad. Fabio Matos as Sperandio gets some stupid mistake and then give an easy goal to Shaniqua's team, who are only down by 1 goal. LG with a very weak kickoff. Frozen Truck's gonna defend. Double bomb by Sperandio. Dell's gonna attempt to save Montes' shot, but Montes tricks him and scores. Now the game is tight. So a good substitution there for Dragonite's team. Now LG against Force, and he outforces them. Now Fabi's not gonna miss that angle shot. It's a goal for the Brazilians. Tight game so far, and still no substitutions available for the Brazilians. If they start having issues, which I think they're favorites to win this game. On paper, they're not, but they have the clear ping advantage, so this should be an important factor in this game. Obviously, the Brazilians are top players. They have a good starting lineup, even though they're missing TNT and goals. A great goal by LG there. Oh no, it was by Dell. 5-3 now. Dragonite's telling his team not to get pushed AVK. I think he means away, or Montes takes a shot, he's saved on the line, but LG Dragonite takes a shot, but he's weak, and luckily for him, Fabio Matos wasn't strong enough to save it. The first period is 20 seconds, coming to an end. Fabio boosts Dell. Sperandio misses the X, gives Montes a counter-attack, but Montes is not able to control it. 10 seconds to go of the first period, and it's gonna be 5-4, unless there's a miracle loss in the last second. Yeah, 5-4 for the Brazilians in the first period. So not bad for Dragonite's team. And there's not gonna be substitutions for the second period. And the countdown is underway, and yes, the second period is gonna start. Dragonite takes the kickoff. Dawson moving. Well, he's moving now. He's rushing to start. Now Sperandio takes the shot, but he gives the ball to Montes. Now LG comes flying, passes to Fabio Matos, who's their goalkeeper. He's always staying on the back and waiting for counter-attack opportunities. Then he controls himself and scores. Oh, great saves there by LG. There was some patience by the Americans. Fabio Matis is gonna do a counter-attack. He missed the ball control. It's crowded on the midfield right now. Sperandio takes an early shot. He should be more patient right now. Sperandio's making some mistakes there now. Gives the ball to the Americans, and Frozen Track's gonna score. Oh no, it's a goal for Dragonite. Sperandio now intercepts the ball on the midfield. Double bomb by Sperandio now. Montes and Dragonite team bump. Fabio Matos is ball hogging right now a little bit. LG's their best player so far for the Brazilians. Not decided yet who's the best for the Americans. I'll tell you my opinion soon after this period. And now Sperandio defending against two. Now Dell is on the counter attack. He's not gonna miss this control. Dell. He's gonna walk it in. And still +1 for the Brazilians, who still have no substitutions available. They are calling their friends in Facebook, but they are taking lunch. So after this game, we have another one. I'm not sure if Double is gonna stream it or not, but it's sad server against this No Mercy team. If it's not streaming, I'll just commentate it anyways. But yeah, it's right after this game. And it seems like Forby's not home, so their captain, they're missing their key player, their captain. And now the American team ties the game with a great goal, forcing a Sperandio own goal. Brazilians with a strong kickoff now. But it's well defended by Frozen Track, who's gonna take a counter attack and scores from a tight angle. Now the Americans take the lead for the first time in this game, +1. And this is bad for the Brazilians because they start whining on each other where they are losing and they team bomb and shit. So now Dell is mad, obviously. Oh, there was some mistake there by the Brazilian defense who forced a goal. Now it's +2 for the Americans. Fabio Matthews, Dell, and LG all discussing stuff for their kickoff, telling them to aim and to bump. LG takes the kickoff. It worked this time. Now someone has to tap it in. Sperand is gonna tap it in. Yes, it's gonna be a goal now for the Brazilians. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go for the second period. The Brazilians on the counter attack. LG takes an early shot. Sperand is not able to control himself. Dragonite good bumps there. Jatori attempts a trick shot from midfield. It's not strong enough. Oh, great interception there by Dell. He's putting his team on offense right now. LG, oh, mistake there by Dragonite, who couldn't X the ball and gave a goal for the Brazilians, who are now tight, I think. This game is tight. First period ended 5-4 for those who just joined us. Then this period is 4-3 right now. Still 2 minutes to go. Close to 12 minutes. And now LG with a counter-attack. He's gonna pass to Sperandio, but Sperandio kicks it on the wall. There's Montes, Dragonite, and Jatori on defense. Bunching each other. Oh, Dell misses an open net. That's a big mistake by Dell. Gives a breath of life to the Americans. Now Fabio Matos on the counter-attack. Passes to Sperandio on Dell. Or Monte's gonna take the shot, but LG is gonna be on the net, and Fabio's trying to put his team on counter-attack, but he makes a mistake and gives a goal for the Americans. Now the Americans are up by 1 goal again. There's some whining the Brazilians. Sperandio with the ball control. Now passes to Fabio Matthews with 1 minute to go. Brazil is down by 1 goal. They're kicking the ball on the Americans and the ball bounces back. And those are being the causes of the goals. Sperandio with a great shot. Full Jatori is gonna be again. The game is tight. So both periods been very close, and there's only one substitution available, and it's Omega Lol. Oh no, the Americans gonna take the lead as again someone came flying from the back and the ball bounced into the net from the Brazilians. Strong kick over Brazilians. They're gonna attempt to try the game for the last period. And Sperandio with an open, no, not an open net. Chance there, 5 seconds to go of this period. And this is gonna be +1 for Americans. And we still have the third period to. So right now it's 10-9 for the Americans. And now the game is underway again. The countdown is done. No substitutions for neither team as Omega still on the bench. And Americans are up by 1 goal. Dell's gonna take the shot. Sperandio. Oh, Sperandio. Great goal there. Montes just got fooled. And to those who just joined us, the game is tight. The third period just started now. The Brazilians on offense against Shaniqua now. Dragonite's forcing a counter-attack, but Dell's there to defend it. The ball is bouncing back. Every time the Americans are facing the Brazilians on one-on-one, they're winning the one-on-one battles. And LG and Fabio Matthews team bumping to each other on the net. Dell, dangerous moves there on the net by Dell. The Americans don't seem to be able to control it. Now Fabio Matthews with a great pass to Dell is gonna be not able to control the ball. 2 players, Montes against Dell on the net, and Montes is stronger on the one-on-one battle. Now again, Montes wins the strong battle. Fabio with a great, big fail by Dell on an open net. Now a lot of flying from the backfield. And Fabio had made a great shot to pass to Dell from the backfield, and then Dell missed an open net. A lot of flying from both teams right now. There's not flying really, it's bumps. And now Sperandio with a great ball control and scores. Now it's +1 for the Brazilians, who are taking the lead again. This game can go either way on it, and a draw. It's really close so far. Both teams have taken the lead at one point. Now Fabio Matis on a counter-attack. It's not strong enough. Dell comes flying. LG now is gonna be put on counter-attack, and Dell comes flying from the back and boosts his opponent. Fabio's trying to block the way. LG passes to Fabio. Fabio controls the ball on the midfield. Now Dell with some team bumps. Now Dragonite's gonna take a shot. It's not strong enough. Another opportunity for Dragonite, but he stays saved by Dell. Now Montes takes the shot and he's saved by LG. Good defense there by the Brazilians, who were put in a tight situation. Now Dell team bombs Fabio Montes with another opportunity. LG is saving them right now. Oh, and Sperandio passes to Dell, but Dell's not looking too sharp right now. Missing some opportunities. Dell passes back to LG. LG misses the X on the net. Another opportunity for the Brazilians. Dell comes flying and misses the ball. Now Fabio against Dragonite, and Dragonite's gonna need to step up and carry his team. He's usually the strongest player. He's playing good, but the Brazilians are blocking his offensive moves, and he's missing some key players like Richrich now. Great opportunity there by Montes. Fails. Is not able to angle himself properly. Another defense there. Dragonite's not able to score. A lot of opportunities for the Americans, but the Brazilians are saving them on the line. Now LG with some clears. Oh, Fabio flies by. He misses the ball. Sperandio takes the shot. And it's blocked by Frozen Track. Frozen Track against two. Now Sperandio's gonna take the shot. He's saved on the line, but Dragonite, great performance there. His team needs to step up though, and oh, Fabio, a lot of defensive plays in this game so far. Only 2 goals in this last period, which is really odd. Usually we have a lot of goals in the last periods, as either team is gonna dominate whoever is down, but not in this game. That's very strange. Now the Brazilians on offense dealt with an open net opportunity, and he's gonna score now. +2 for the Brazilians, and Dragonite's making an important pause. Now he's gonna have to pull a comeback in the last minute. It can be done though. And Dragonite is and Jatori are making tactics, and Brazilians also are making tactics. Both want to be more careful with the balls, more defensive for Brazilians. They're gonna try to park the bus, as we say, and I'm sorry. So now, with 50 seconds to go, the Americans are down by 2 goals. Perandius gonna give them hope. No, Fabio Matis in front of the net. Chatori saves it. Frozen Track comes from behind. There's still hope. They need to score now, the Americans. They need to score and then have 20 seconds for their last goal. So if they don't score now, it's going to be really difficult. And here's this chance. Frozen Track has a chance now. Open net and scores. Yes, there's chance now. Only 1 goal difference between these two teams. And now Dell's going to take the kickoff. They're gonna make a Brazilian kickoff. Not the best moment to try it, but it's working. Until yeah, it worked. And Del takes the shot and scores. They did a Brazilian kickoff on 4-on-4, and it worked. They caught them. They caught them unprepared. This American team, and they blew away their hopes for a comeback. They almost did it though. And the Brazilians are gonna take this win with 2 seconds to go. Yes, it's gonna be a win for the Brazilians in a very tight game. And I'm not sure. Now we have the second game, but I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna be streamed. Let me ask. Everybody left. So I'm not sure if there's a game, but let me, let me ask. For now, if it starts, it's gonna be starting a little late. So